Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today we're looking at a brown ink, this one from a Private Reserve Chocolate. Oh darn, it doesn't smell like chocolate. Darn you, Waterman, for ruining me. Anyway, so here is our ink of the day. It is a brown ink. It's like a dark chocolate brown. Very nice, very nice. And here is our ink swatch and water resistance test shows. It does have a little bit of water resistance, but not quite enough that I would feel comfortable putting this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Why am I so close there? Alright, and here is our toilet paper chromatography, and I see that there is a very interesting thing going on here that I don't know how to explain. It's like a complete rainbow. There's brown, and then there's like a reddish brown, and then there's green, and then right along the green there's blue, and then right along the blue there's pink. This is such a cool chromatography. I can't even tell you how cool it is. Oh, it's so cool. And here is our ink painting of the day. Hi, Wumble Bumblebee. How are you doing today? Isn't that pretty? It looked like an ender eye. If you ever play Minecraft, then you know. If you know, you know. Okay. Let's do a little writing sample. Today's pen that we'll be using is the Waterman 12. I'm alright. How are you doing today? You're doing good? Alright, today's ink is Private Reserve. I think I tilted my paper a little too extreme that time. Alright, a little bit of fast writing. Pretty cool. So it has two totally different characteristics to it. It has this light brownish color when you write pretty quickly with an extra fine nib, and it has this dark chocolate flavor when you write rather slowly. So, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Just been the boo plenaring. Oh boy. Lovely evening. Oh, that's nice. I'm so glad that you're having a nice evening. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? Avalanche. Alright. This is the Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. Let's just scooch in. Oh, it is feathering just a little bit on this paper. And a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. You know, Private Reserve, I think that most inks, I personally believe that most inks should be tested on certain papers before they are allowed to go out into public. Like, they should be used on the crappiest paper possible and like the nicest paper possible. What is wrong with my finger? That is not how it looks. I look like a Simpson. Anyway. But the paper looks normal. Anyway. Alright, this is the lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, normal amount of ghosting. Field Notes Journal. Oh dear. Field Notes Journal. A little bit of feathering, bleeding, and ghosting. This is Moleskin 70 GSM. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Everything bleeds through me. Everything bleeds through Moleskin, so just be aware. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. This one did feather a little bit. Minimal amount of ghosting though. And this one, I smudged it, so don't notice, I smudged it twice. Brilliant scientist. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oyster 1917. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting. This is Midori MD paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. 52 GSM Tomaway River. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Cosmo Air Light 75 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Maybe a tiny bit of bleed through. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. There's a little bit of feathering going on, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oof, that's not great. This is Mormon Nemosity 80 GSM Dot Grid. I don't know what happened, but like, this was really nice paper. None of these feathered or bled, but these three bottom ones are just like bled into the page. And it did bleed through the page. I cannot explain it. Oops. Sorry about that. I booped the camera. This is Oxford Optic paper. Again, feather like a chicken, bled through the page. This is B7 Bulky from Danica 58. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I just don't understand. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering. A little bit of ghosting, tiny bit of bleed through. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Oi! Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Up and Up wide rule composition book from Target.com. Tiny bit of spread, bled through the page. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Do you guys have Staples out in the UK? Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. This is Apica notebook paper, 81.4 GSM. Feather like a chicken. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Nanami 7C 68 GSM Tomaway River. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Feather like a chicken, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. U-Style notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Sheffield home paper goods. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. CVS Caliber notebook paper. One little tiny feather right there. No bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Mead wide rolled notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. 5-star notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Sheffield home paper. I'm sorry, this is Academy cross-section pad. No feathering, bled to the page. J&B copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Wow. I wish I had more of this sample. I wish I had more sample, because then I could be like, do a better, maybe a little bit more of a review with like a broad nib or like an extra fine nib, because I just feel like I wish I had more. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. Cots. So this is going to be the last review for a while, because I am going back to work. So I don't know when the next time we will see each other. We're just going to have to play it by ear. I'm going to try my hardest to make Saturday and Sunday videos when I'm not working. So if you get like 20 videos all at once, just know that that's just what happens. Okay, I might come home and I might do ink reviews after work, or I might be dead. So, we'll have to see. This is Private Reserve Chocolate next to Pelican Edelstein Smoky Quartz. Oh dear, let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. There we go. And how about I turn up the lights just a little bit. There, now we can see that there's different flavors. Next, do Diatomentus Document Urban Sienna, Saddle Brown, Dusted Truffle, Tierra Colorada, Burley Wood, Golden Brown, KWZ Honey, Cali Brown, William Shakespeare, Umi Murasaki, Hippo Purple, Red Black, Lita Tay. This one's kind of getting there. Gets in Yabarna, Polar Brown, Noodler's Walnut. This one's kind of close. Noodler's Nightshade. This one is also kind of close. Scotch Brown, Yule Log, Queen of Hearts, Brown Sugar, Infinite Cube, Nanita's kind of close, Grand Canyon's kind of close, Mason's Song, Muskrat, Raw Sienna, Ginger Chicken, Espiari Brown, Ochre, Vampire Red, Beaver, Pumpkin Cake, Kiowa Pecan, Terracotta, Encre Brune, Brown, Brandy Snap, Sepia, Autumn Oak, Cognac Brown, Tobacco Sunburst, Rome Burning, Coco de Brazil, it's kind of close, Sepia Black, Whaleman's Sepia, Roaring Clinger Sepia, Beaver Dam Brown, Pick Me Up is kind of close, Crystal Topaz is kind of close, Becky is kind of close, Summer Solstice is darker, Winter Spice is kind of close, Carcos Brown is kind of close, Encre Havane, Chocolate Pudding is kind of close, Chocolate Brown is kind of close, Burnt Sienna, and Jab on Nude. I will, for sure. Been taking my blood pressure every day. Everything seems to be good. Today's was like 152 over 90, which is good. Good for me, anyway. My nephrologist says that I might have just been predispositioned to have slightly higher blood pressure than normal people, which is what I kind of thought all along. But for a while, I wasn't feeling well. And after I've got myself on some medication, and now that I feel like more myself, I feel like I'm ready to go back to work. So, that is that. I will be doing a Zoom for the patrons on Saturday, let me look it up. Saturday the 12th. Nope, that was yesterday. Saturday the 19th. So if you guys are around, it'll be at about 2 p.m. on Saturday. So, is this Zoom color? What color is Zoom? Yes, this is Zoom. 2 p.m. Patron Zoom. So, Alexa, what time is 2 p.m.?
I couldn't find that on your calendar.
Alexa, stop. It's 8 hours prior to 2 p.m. 6 a.m. No. 2 hours after. One, two, three, four, five. Whatever now is. What time is it there now? It's 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m. or is it almost 9 p.m.? What time is it right now? 9:45. So it's 9:45. So at 10 o'clock p.m., that's when we'll be doing the Zoom. 10 p.m. Zoom. So 10 p.m. UK time. Let's see, it'll be 3 p.m. Central? 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. UK. Oh, well, it'll probably go about an hour. You know, I mean, however long we want to. I don't really have any plans on Saturday except for you have a thing at 4 p.m., which is 11 your time. No, midnight. 4 p.m. is midnight your time. So however long we last. Until you have to do your thing. Of course, if other people are there, we can all hang out and have a lovely time. I'm going to end this now so I can do a Bujo setup video because I haven't done one this week. I also need to do a currently inked video, and I have to do a private Zoom call with other people in like an hour. So, I have to go. 10:30 p.m. 10:30, that's 2:30. 2:30 here. I know it's 8 hours ahead. You're 8 hours ahead. Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all. So when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. So, hang out and take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day. We'll see you all soon.